Today we're diving into the wonders of one of the most extraordinary civilizations in history, the Mayan civilization. Flourishing for over 3,000 years, their culture continues to captivate historians, archaeologists, and travelers alike. But what made the Mayans so remarkable? Let's take a closer look. The Mayan civilization spanned what is now southern Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador. The heart of this culture was in the Yucatan Peninsula, but it spread far and wide. At its peak, between 250 and 900 AD, the Mayans were masters of engineering, mathematics, astronomy, and art. One of the most iconic features of the Mayan civilization is their incredible architecture. These towering pyramids, like the ones at Chichen Itza and Tikal, weren't just impressive structures. They were also astrological observatories and centers for religious rituals. Take the Temple of Kukulkan at Chichen Itza, for example. During the equinox, the shadow of the pyramid creates the illusion of a serpent slithering down the stairs, a symbol of the feathered serpent god Kukulkan. This shows the Mayans' advanced understanding of the solar calendar and their ability to align their structures with celestial events. Speaking of calendars, the Mayans are famous for their complex and accurate timekeeping systems. They didn't just rely on the basic 365-day calendar like we use today. They also developed a 260-day sacred calendar used for religious and ceremonial purposes. They believed that time was cyclical, and each day had its own energy and significance. The Mayans also had a sophisticated writing system, composed of hieroglyphs. These symbols, often inscribed on stone monuments or codices made from bark paper, recorded everything from historical events to royal lineages and astronomical data. But the Mayans weren't just known for their scientific and architectural feats. They loved their games too. The Mesoamerican ball game, a ritualistic sport, was popular throughout the Maya world. Played with a rubber ball, the game had deep religious and political meaning. Sometimes, the losing team's captain would even be sacrificed. Beyond the temples and ball courts, the Mayans built vibrant cities, such as Copan, Palenque, and Calakmul. These cities were centers of trade, politics, and culture. The Mayans had a diverse economy that included farming, trading, and crafts. They grew crops like maize, beans, and squash, and traded goods such as jade, obsidian, and feathers. But what happened to the Maya? By the 9th century, many of their great cities were abandoned. There's still debate about the reasons. Some believe it was due to environmental factors, like droughts, while others suggest internal conflict or even overpopulation. However, the Mayan civilization didn't vanish entirely. Many of their descendants still live in Central America today, preserving their culture, language, and traditions. The Mayan civilization may no longer have the same political power it once did, but its influence is still felt around the world, through their art, science, and the spirit of their people. Thanks for joining me on this journey into one of history's most fascinating civilizations.